Shit, we live?
Yes, sir. We are live. Right back at you. It's your boy JG,
You
y'all.
already know it's Jay Jonah.
Diving on into another episode, man. This is what? Season 9, episode 9?
9 of 9, bro. Like we just talked about. When we talk about back end, we on the back end, bro.
Facts.
I hope y'all enjoyed this season, man. If y'all are new to us, man, make sure y'all go follow, like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell in the corner, man, so you know when we drop. We're weekly. You feel me? Weekly. You can hear us every week.
Man, shout out to y'all that's been listening. If you ain't told a friend, tell a friend. If you ain't told your friend, please go tell a family member.
For a friend's friend.
Or a friend's friend.
A friend's friend.
You feel me? That's real life.
It's an odd, bruh. It's an odd, and it's a big one, JG. I ain't gonna lie. I love the way we finished this season. We've had an expansive amount of guests on the show, and it's been great.
Facts.
But the way we're ending it, to me personally, I have to say, like, this is why we are getting guests on BSP.
Yes, sir.
Is for an individual like this that we have in the studio today.
Say that.
You feel me? In my mind, bro, I ain't gonna lie. In my mind, I feel like this dude will give you a cold 1-2 Mayweather and put you on the floor face first, but then feel generous enough to be able to give you some of the best NorCal or even just best weed in California right now, right on top of you. You feel me? To end it. When you talk about moguls, man, we talk about starting it from the ground up, this individual is that. You know what I mean? I ain't got to say no more. Please, if you don't know who the fuck I'm talking about, bro, please give a BSP warm welcome to CEO of the BackPackBoyz. We got Juan Quesada in the building. You feel me? Yes, sir.
Nah, I appreciate y'all having me, my nigga. Appreciate you having me, bro.
Okay, thank you for accepting the invitation. I know you're busy mingling what you got going on in life right now, so thank you for sitting in the chair that you got right now.
Oh, it's all good, my nigga.
Nah, yeah, we appreciate it.
We're gonna do this again too.
Hell yeah, like I said, we're gonna have content. This is just get at the beginning. But I said, Juan, if you don't know what we're here to do on the Blowin Smoke podcast, bro, we're here to give an elevated perspective on everyday situations. We're here to talk our shit and bring some real news to the table. You feel me?
Let's do it.
But while we do that, you know what I mean? I mean, Juan was very specific with what he wanted to drink today, JG.
Specific.
Very specific. Talk to him. What we drinking on today, bro?
We already put a printy dent up in this motherfucker. This shit already dented. But we introduced what we drinking on. This is, as y'all can see, the Don Julio Resposado. You understand? Shout out
that
to
40%, huh?
It is, yeah. Volume 40%, because we do the percents with the wine. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's the guest request. We got to always come through for the guests, make sure that they got to make what they need to make them feel comfortable.
What was so specific about the Resposado? What's up with the Resposado?
Bro, that's just usually what we get jiggy with, bro. Whenever we all at the function, we doing what we do. It's that's what's going down right there. That's the do it fluid for us.
Ooh, do it fluid. I love it. But you already know we gotta introduce what we smoking on. Shout out 7 Leaves, but you already know we got BackPackBoyz finest in the building. We off that fruit stripes. You feel me? That bubblegum gelato mixed with gummy bears.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about.
That motherfucker right there is one of the best things smoking on the market right now.
This new?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say it's rather about 3 weeks.
Exclusive.
3-4 weeks from us dropping it.
Exclusive. We smoking on some exclusive over here at BSP. I love it.
As soon as you like it, you gonna see.
Okay. I'll let y'all know how it takes to the camera. You feel me?
Hopefully I make it through the episode.
Thanks. I'm ready to get into it though, JG.
Really, since we told you, you can hit me up one more time.
Let's go. Let's pour it.
I said this is really my fluid.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I usually gotta press it for JG to pour up again. Okay, let's pour up that first shot.
Shit, I had a long day at work. I ain't gonna cap. If you want to dive on into it right now, to the episode, say that. Well, one for me personally, like, and I'm with no disrespect at all. First impression, of course, we see the tattoos.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just on my first question. I got a couple tattoos on me, but like some of them are covered. I wish I was fortunate enough to be able to like have some wherever I wanted to type thing. Uh-huh. What inspired you to actually get the tattoos? What was your first tattoo? And you said, okay, you know what? I'm actually go out here and I'm gonna go do this.
I mean, I ain't never really planned on having no job like that was gonna ever really like. So this was gonna affect nothing. Like, nigga, I'm you know what I mean?
Say that.
I ain't never ever once in my life, like I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing when I got that motherfucker. Like, I never ever once in my life ever. Like, was like, yo, like, maybe one day I'm going to wake up and go work this job and do that. Nah, man. I never once in my life ever. I knew since I was about 13 years old. You know what I mean? The first time I ever bought 3 for $25 and wanted to turn into 30.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
Shit.
You feel
Damn.
me?
So you ain't never worked a regular job at all?
I don't work the regular. I would say throughout my whole life, I probably got a grand total of about 17 days of like actual work. Like, you know what I mean? On some, like, I got out for my first county year.
Damn.
My stepdad, rest in peace, put me on with a job. It was scaffolding, some of the hardest shit I ever did in my life. I quit that shit. They tried to give me my paycheck. I said, you could keep it. I don't never want to go back. Keep that shit.
This thing is not playing.
Yeah,
Goddamn. I don't even, what's scaffolding? It's like
Scaffolding, bro.
Yeah.
It's them things, bro. Where like you build like these wooden fucking things. Where like to get up and paint high on a building, you got to get on a scaffold.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like there are those things, and you build those things, and you walk around with these big ass boards that are called planks. And these big ass metal things, and you just do some grunt ass shit, and it just wasn't for me, man.
Yeah.
I got softer hands than half the bitches I know. To be honest with you.
say that.
I mean, talk your shit, cause like people like look down on that now. Like, nah, I ain't never had to work hard in my life. For type of, I'm not to say you don't work hard, but it's just in a different type of work, right?
Yeah, no, it was just on some shit like, bro. I always understood the concept of work smarter, not harder. Like I no bullshit, bro. Since I was young, like I've always understood that concept. And
Well, you said around 13 was that time that you said, okay, you know what? Around 13, I actually knew I wasn't gonna work, no 9 to 5 type thing. What was it for you that you did dive into around that time?
Well, the first no, my bad, bro. My first ever hustle ever was a lot of motherfuckers probably can't even really relate to this because this shit ain't around no more. But you used to have the boom box where you got the 2 cassette players.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I would make tapes off the radio, and I would charge $1 a song, and you know what I mean? It'd be like, motherfuckers get 2-3 songs of the hottest songs off the radio. Because at that time, bro, like you was listening to the radio, my nigga, and like, and if you wanted to hear certain songs, you don't know when it's gonna come on. So you know what I mean? I was the motherfucker who would sit right there and listen to that shit and wait for that shit to come on so I could record it for you.
We were talking about LimeWire last episode. That's way before LimeWire.
That was way before that, bro.
That's a fact. That's true though. Yeah, here go cassette. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was back then.
Yeah, I used to do that, and then one day, because my mom was always kind of good with computers and shit, and she knew people type shit. And then one day she came in the house one day with this thing called a CD burner. Boy, that changed the game for me.
So what is this, man?
Came in, I started. She showed me how to make my own CDs, like so where I could make CDs and $1 a song. You feel me? And this was when CDs was kind of first popping, and that was my first hustle. And from there, like I said, I bought my first 3 for $25.
Yeah.
And then we started that up.
You was doing this back in like what? Elementary school, high school?
No, elementary, like literally like 13 is when I started selling the tapes and shit like that. I would say the 3 for $25 thing I'm talking about, I was probably about like late 14, just about to be 15. What was that, like sophomore, 10th grade? That's like 15.
Around there.
Yeah, about 10th grade.
Shout out your man True right here.
Yes.
You went to high school with True?
No, it's my big bro. Like he's older than me, but he was like one of the people in my family that I like idolized.
Shout
the
out.
ground that they walked on when.
That's dope.
That's respect.
Yeah.
That's respect.
But
for
the
sure.
question was about tattoos, bro. And I dig a deep. I'll cheers with you too. Cheers, bro. Cheers. If you're at home, man, y'all rolled up, y'all drinking something, make sure y'all cheers. Take a shot with us. Cheers. But the question was about tattoos.
Yeah.
I took a deep dive on the IG. The head tattoo was recent, right?
That was recent. That was recent.
Was that always a goal to get a head tattoo? Or
I've been saying that shit for hella long. I mean, I've been saying that shit for hella long. But I never really, one, found the artist that I really liked, and then two, the actual, like me having to like sit down for a long ass period of time. I never really liked doing that. I be moving, bro. I be moving. My mind be jumping all around all the time. Like,
How many hours was that session?
it was 5 sessions total. 4 8-hour sessions, and then the last one was about 6 hours.
4 8-hour sessions?
I don't even know what the fuck. That's insane, bro.
God damn.
I'm sure that. What did that sound like hitting your head for?
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't even as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Really?
Pain or like the pain wasn't. It wasn't.
You know, I'm gonna tell you where the pain was bad. Like the pain was bad where like the nigga would hit me right, boom, 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 and he'd come over here and then he'd come back here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then
Yes, sir.
it hurt a little bit.
Yes, sir.
But like, I mean, you watched me, cuz like I thought I took that shit like a champ.
Damn.
Yeah, you would say
no
so?
numbing cream winning that motherfucker.
Nah, I mean, he put a little cream on me here and there,
Say
but
that.
outside of that, like he tried to give me some pills, but like I don't like pills. You feel me? We was just smoking weed. We was smoking weed, and he put some cream on me here and there. I think one time I had the advantage of like I was drunk as fuck. fucked the night before. So I was still drunk when I went up in there, you know what I mean? So, but outside of that, no, my nigga, I just take that shit like a G.
What's the meaning behind it if we can't get a little bit of a story?
Well, this is an Aztec headdress from the last emperor, which his name was Cuauhtemoc. And basically he was a warrior, bro. He was a warrior that he was an emperor that started from the bottom though, bro. He was a from the bottom. He was a warrior and earned his respect on the battlefield first and foremost, and then ended up being like one of their last emperors. And to me, he just symbolizes what I want to be, like something that I just a man, bro, like a complete warrior and stand up man who took care of his people.
Moral code.
You feel me?
Yes,
like
sir.
that type of shit. And but not only that, but like his whole upbringing and what he went through and his L's, his W's, everything turned into what he ended up wearing on his head. Because his headdress was, correct me if I'm wrong, was different than the others, right? Yeah. So, you know, every stripe and every, like I said, every L, every W, whatever, led to what he got on his head. So it was later on in his life when he got it. So I feel like now I earned mine.
Got you. Damn, that's the story itself. I ain't gonna lie. It means something. Cause as soon as we see you, bam, it's right.
It's talking to you.
Feel me?
And it's nice too.
I'm gonna tell you this
it's
though,
beautiful,
too.
bro. My bad. Pause.
Goddamn.
Like goddamn, for real.
I
Like
appreciate that.
man, work of art.
You know what was crazy too is I
who
don't
did
give a
it?
Fuck. It's I ain't gonna lie. It's so LFGW tattoo, like some shit like I.
Shout out the tattoo artist
Yeah,
that
shout
did
out
one.
to my nigga. Fuck, I ain't gonna lie, I'm terrible with names, but bro,
I feel
dude
it.
is ill. I tagged him on my page, bro. That nigga's ill, bro. I suggest you go fuck with him if you can, and you got the time, bro. He's a bad motherfucker, bro.
Hell yeah.
One thing too though, I don't give a fuck. I'll say because it's a cool thing about it. Like I'm kind of, you know, my shit going back a little bit, right? So let my shit going back a little bit, right?
Talk to me.
But up here, I'm straight. But now, so now I get about a good like 3-4 days. You feel me? That when it come in, my shit just look
Crazy.
good. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So it's an advantage that I got, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Without it, my shit could be little whatever. Nigga, I'll still take your bitch.
That's
Ooh,
dope.
talk your
That's dope.
shit.
I kind of want to get into the
Actually,
career.
nah, baby, I'm playing. You know I'm playing.
Talk to her. But I kind of want to get into the life of Juan. You feel me? I wanted to know, bro, what factor did tree lean play in your career?
Tree lean.
Taking it back a little bit.
Nah, my nigga, like you wouldn't even be talking to me if it wasn't for tree lean. Like shout out my nigga Bully Wiz, my brother. Someone I love to death, and someone who's helped
Shout out Bully.
make this brand into what it is. Without him, this shit wouldn't have took place. But yeah, nah, bro, that's how BackPackBoyz started, homie. Like we started on some shit like that was our hustle. Like tree lean. That was our things because like I said, I was doing the fight shit. And I liked how I recovered. Like after a good hard practice, I'd be sore as fuck, this and that. I go and crack one of them bottles. But to be honest with you, going back to what we was talking about before, I never even used to like to crack the bottles in because it used to kill me because that's money lost. As soon as I cracked that bottle, I lost. So I never even really drank it, bro. Like I would wait till my boy that I was telling you about, he'd always be a retard and crack his bottles. So I'd just be like, yo, let me hit that.
Let me try a little bit.
Yeah, let me hit that.
That's
And I would
it.
never crack my bottles. But that's how it started though, bro. And
Took a
and
major factor?
I was already selling weed. But that our thing was we would go and I would take good ass pictures, bro, of the bottle on different little landmarks or fucking just nice sceneries, bro. No matter where I was at, I'd be at the gas station, I'd be at the store, wherever the fuck I was, I always took good pictures of the bottle somewhere. And so
I feel like I remember, bro. I've got a hold of one bottle. I was young. I ain't gonna lie. I'm only 25 now. So you feel me? This is a little bit ago. You know what I'm saying? I remember when them tree leans was pushing. It was like, wait, this is syrup or is this weed lean? You know what I mean?
2016, 2017. That was the yeah, bro. Like if you know it, if like for you to say that, like you know about it. Because it didn't start off like people think like baby, like it always been what it is now. Like hell no, my nigga.
How'd you even come about even thinking like, oh yeah, I'm not to say that you made up the envision of having weed and lean type into one, but like what was the vision to just get that started?
Nah, like I said, so I was looking for a good recovery, like something to do for recovery, like after just being sore of hella hard ass days of sparring and wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Like I would want something that would help me feel better, type shit, right? So, and I'm on my health shit as far as what I eat, like most people,
What you drink as well.
all that shit. Like most people go and they look at the calories. I'm not looking at the calories. I'm looking at the ingredients. Like what is this made of? Like I want to know what it's made of. And then so everything at the time that was similar is high fructose corn syrup, artificial dyes, bunch of bullshit. This was the only thing that I looked on it. It said agave, cannabis cannabis flower, and like vegetable juice or something for like the coloring.
That's it.
But I was like, oh shit, nigga, okay, like I can fuck with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I started fucking with it. You know what I mean? And then I learned I could make some money off it. And like I said, bro, I've always been like that my whole life. Like I'm always trying to do something to make some paper, bro. Like always, and that's what I felt was it at the time.
Now you kind of tapped on it a little bit right there that you said you would get done with your jiu-jitsu. So for me personally, for the viewers that just don't know, like of course you are into martial arts, but like what made you actually pick that actual criteria of that
jiu-jitsu?
You chose? Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
It's like a sport.
It's a
sport,
sport.
Right? Yeah, like
you got boxing, you got all the several ones that deal with fighting. But
then
what made
again,
you want to choose that one?
I feel disrespectful because I feel like it's not a sport, bro. I think it's a lifestyle. For being honest, right?
1000% it's a lifestyle.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, nah, it depends on the person. To some people it's a sport. For me, it's a lifestyle.
There we go.
You know what I mean? But to some people, like, you know what I mean? Like, I got my black belt about 2.5 years ago, three years ago.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah,
for
12
real.
years of 12 years of getting put through the ringer and doing a lot of shit, bro, that niggas, like, doing a lot of shit every single day, not waking up and going and doing every single day, when a lot of motherfuckers will go through it one day and they'll never go back again for years. Like, ever, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I like that shit, bro. Like, I like that shit. I done made the most money in my life because of that shit. Like, that shit made me what I am today.
How inspirational is your sensei to you, actively? Is it just when you go to the spars or when you go to actually, train, is he there for you or is he there for you outside of that?
Now, to be honest with you, to be 100% honest with you, it was there at the gym. I've always been the dude to go in, do what I do at the gym, and then, nigga, I'm off doing what I do. Like, you know what I mean? They don't really know what I do. They never really knew anything about that. Like,
Move in silence.
You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, the gym's different. Like, it's a different type of people over there at the gym compared to the people that I'm going back home to or that I'm hanging out with. It's different. And I knew that I can't mix the two. Like, one is one and one's black, one's blue.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So, like, I know that. You know what I mean? You don't mix it. You know what I mean? And not that I couldn't mix it, because I don't think they judging or no shit. Like, they fuck with me, bro. Like, they see what I'm doing now. Like, they all fuck with me. Like, they fuck with me. But it's just, I don't mix it. You know what I mean? It just wasn't the time nor the place, and I just didn't think that was the right thing to do. But like I look up to my coaches, probably more than anybody, bro.
That's dope. Nice. That's dope. When we talking about the black belt a little bit, for the ones that don't know, I know they hear black belt and they know it's a big deal, but how big of a deal is it to get a black belt?
A big deal.
Shit, bro. It took me 12 years. Actually, no. It took me 11 years. It took me 11 years to get my black belt. But I got my black belt from, like, the Harvard of jiu-jitsu, bro, and grappling. Like,
Wait, that's top tier. We talking Harvard?
Like the Harvard of
Harvard.
Like the Harvard of grappling schools. Like my school and the people that I've got my black belt from.
So you earned it.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, because a lot of the time, bro, if I would have went to probably some other schools, I probably would have got my black belt in like 7 years. See, but it's one of them things where, like, yo, where you get your black belt from? Yo, I got my black belt from Jake Shields and Gilbert Melendez. They're like, whoa, my nigga, like, okay. Like, if you know about grappling, you're like, oh, shit, like, I hear you. You know what I mean? Like, because nobody just really gets that from them like that. But
safe to say that your hands are actual lethal weapons.
Yeah. So as far as
that
was before anything. No, I mean, it ain't really that. Like, I started boxing first before I even did jiu-jitsu. Like, I boxed from 16 to right before I went to juvenile hall and before 18. I got wrapped up in that. That's why I didn't end up going back to boxing, because I came back home on house arrest.
When you would box, I'm sorry to cut the story off, but you said back then, was this involved with gloves and a helmet?
Yeah, I went to CYC. It was a Concord Youth Center in Concord, and they had a wrestling program and a boxing program. But so when I was growing up, bro, like wrestling and jiu-jitsu and all that shit, like that wasn't the end shit. Like if I knew then what I knew now, I would have been wrestling. But boxing was the cool combat sport. Like there was no UFC when I was growing up. Like, you know what I mean? That shit was just starting. It was boxing. Like you wanted to be like Julio Cesar Chavez. You wanted to be like fucking Marvin Hagler. Like you wanted to be like these like Mike Tyson. Like you wanted to be like these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I've always had a love for combat sports, bro.
That's dope.
What was the transition? Like, what made you want to transition from boxing to MMA to, jiu-jitsu? Like, what inspires all that and you take it all serious?
That's a good question, because there is different types of MMA fighting, right? You could be a stand-up, you can be on the ground, you know what I mean? Like, so it was just what you were good at?
Nah, bro, like, for
fighting,
me...
right?
Fighting style was that you knew that was...
Because for me, like, if you were to ask me, like, yo, but, like, okay, now, boxing is a sport. Like... As soon as me and you as men agree, like, yo, we're going to come in here, we're going to fight each other, we're going to try to really fuck each other up, but we can only use our hands. That's all we can do. We can only use our hands now. All right, yeah, like, nigga, that's a sport. Like, but now you got MMA. It's like, nigga, we going in there, and it's on some, like, yo, like, it's whatever you could do against whatever I could do. And may the best man win. Right. Now, that's a fight. Like that's
a real deal.
It's different. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So I watched UFC and I've always been into that. And I used to see this little fucking scrawny Brazilian dude choking big ass buff motherfuckers up. So that always interested me. But then also like I said, I grew up watching Tyson and all this other shit. So knocking people out interests me. So I just understood, like, you know what I mean? Like you need to know everything. You got to know everything. And yeah, so that was when I paroled, bro. I knew I needed an outlet, and so I paroled, and I seen this cat. It was a friend of a friend, and he was talking about all this fucking shit that he did, and all this MMA shit that he did, and I seen all my homies that I had respect for, like kind of giving it up to this fool. But I'm looking at this nigga, and I'm just like, yo, like if they giving it up to him. And I'm looking at what I'm looking at, like, bro, I know I could be dope.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, I know if he could do it, like, I know I could do it then. Like, you know what I mean? So then I just went, and I was like, yo, I started asking questions. He told me a time to come and meet him. You know, of course, he didn't think I was going to go, but I went, boom, and I never looked back. I went ever since. But it's kind of really a fucked up story because I was doing something else at the time, and he was one of my knocks. And so, like... Yeah.
That's crazy.
You say, yeah.
Just let it in there.
My bad, I should have let it just slide. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay.
Like, so, like, I went there, and then he went there.
Right.
It was crazy. But even now to this day, bro, it's funny. I just talked to him, like, about 4 months ago, bro, and I just gave it up to him. I was like, yo, bro, like, it's because of you. Like, I got turned on to certain things, which turned me on to other things, and so I gave it up to him. But, you know.
Wow. Now, that's respect at the end of the day.
This episode is brought to you by 209 Good Leaf. Ooh-wee, I'm smoking today, JG. This some gas sizzle.
Even to you, Jay Jonah, to come to the set and not bring me no weed.
Man, bro, you already know we have a solution. Just hit the ladies down at 209.
209?
209 Good Leaf.
Oh, the ladies at 209 Good Leaf.
Yeah.
I did hear about that, honestly.
They'll have it here in T-minus no time.
They did say 30 minutes or less. We got you for the express.
You better hurry up, because I'm rolling up.
Hold on, I got the menu.
Episode's
right here.
about to start.
Oh, they actually got a good amount of flour here. Okay. Bam.
Go tap in.
Hold on. Wait. Hey, man. Bam. Tell them about that. We just gonna sit here and wait. Nah, I wasn't lying to you, was I, boy? I wasn't lying to you, now was I?
Bro, that wasn't a wait.
She was nice. She was really nice, too, at the end of the day. But like I said, bro, got me 2 ace, about 27 minutes.
Wow.
Beat it yourself. You can't beat that.
That's insane. Hey, I said T-minus no time. They did it literally in no time. Shout out 209.
Which one was the hardest? You got martial arts, you got boxing, you got MMA. Like, what was the hardest one to actually learn and actually, like, apply? I mean, you said fighting is fighting, but then MMA is still like, raw, uncut. Then you got your martial arts, which is a whole different mental mindset.
It's mental. It's all mental. Both of them are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's. I would say, bro, it's like apples and oranges, bro. Like they're be honest with you, because like, some days you go in and you get just the fucking shit punched out of you, bro. Like you get rocked up and like you just get fucked up. And like you gotta go and you gotta go back the next day, and then maybe one day you just fucking got this day where you're just getting the shit slammed out of you every day and getting choked up back to back to back, and you gotta go do that the next day. So it's like, I don't know. It depends. They're both. How
do you find the passion in that? Like how do you?
It's
an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Can you explain that though?
Yeah, I mean, getting punched in the mouth every single day is like it's an acquired taste. Like it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
That's just not for everybody.
Like it's really not. Like, but for me, it was for me. Like, and I think that's a big reason to why like it's so easy for me to like. A lot of the times, bro, I'll be in certain environments and I'll put myself certain places and do certain things, and motherfuckers be like, "Yo, bro, like, what you doing over there? Why you with these people? Why you doing that? Why you doing this?" And,
it's about mentality, bro. It's all about.
I'll be humble. I'll be humble till the day I die, bro. And for the longest time, like I got punched every day in my mouth for about 11, 12 years, and it's kind of hard to not stay humble, nigga, when you're getting punched in your mouth every single day. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, show me a man that ain't gonna be humble and he gets punched in his mouth every day. Like, it's gonna be. They make them. They got those. I'd have met a lot through my time of being a fighter. I met a few little just like you was like, bro, how you act like this with what we do every day, like. Right. But they got them, you know what I mean. But a lot of the time, bro, like the illest, bro, some of the nastiest motherfuckers that I know that if once you get behind the cage with them, bro, are just like the most respectable, humble dudes, bro. But like when it's time to flip that switch, bro, they'll turn into to Satan himself on you. Type shit, you know what I mean?
When it comes to mentality, bro, I had a conversation with someone this week about it, and then we're talking about just challenging your mental in general. And for him, he goes on a 2-day fast, Sunday, Monday. Doesn't eat Sunday, Monday. Has his first meal on Tuesdays.
What the hell?
Yeah, and with challenging your mental. So like to get to you, like how do you challenge your mental? You know what I mean? Speaking on that, everything that we just talked about.
How do I challenge my mental? I mean, shit, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm always trying to stay a step ahead, bro. I don't know. I don't ever not try to not challenge my mental, bro. Like the second that I feel like I know too much or that I think I know everything, like I'm fucked up. So I don't know, but I don't know like how I'm always looking at something like a lesson, my nigga. Like I always. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, I don't know how like it's not easy for me to be like to stay like on the horse like. I don't know. I look
gotta have those setbacks.
Yeah, no. I mean, I look at every like I could watch somebody that don't even know that I know who they are or whatnot, and see that they coming up, and I'm like, yo, bro, okay, I gotta stay on my shit. Like, I don't know. I get inspired by a lot of people that maybe might not even really realize it, bro. But I don't know. It was friendly competition in my look of it. You know what I mean?
Humble as hell, man.
I mean, I could take that in the martial arts industry and then also the weed industry. I want to get into it, but we got to talk about weed. I know people are listening. Like, I want to hear about these BackPackBoyz shit. You feel me?
True. But podcasts, we got to try and get to know the individual. They got to get to know the individual.
How welcoming is the weed industry to new faces? Because when we think of BackPackBoyz, and like for me personally looking in, bro, it was y'all took over like the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all motherfuckers did y'all thing. So like
ours was a stick up. Ours.
Talk to me.
Ours was a stick up. Like, you know, all these dorks. I mean, I don't even really mean to like put it like that, bro. But like, there's just a lot of hate motherfuckers in this industry, bro. There's a lot of hate motherfuckers in this industry. There's a lot of motherfuckers that just can't take a motherfucker just like who worked for it and earned for it to get past them when. I don't know, bro. Like there's a lot, bro, and
let's talk about it.
Basically, what he said is that he pushed in the door himself. He made his own way. Facts. You know what I'm saying? He didn't ask
you had to like right now like if you ain't giving it up for us, it's like, bro, you look stupid. Like right. You look like like if you one of these other brands and you can't, but at one point in time it's just like, well, it's fucking X fucking this, like, because, you know, some people knew what I used to do before, like, this motherfucker used to fucking sell this, or he used to do this. Like you guys fuck with this tonight. You know, but now it's like, all right, yeah, bro. I used to do that, but now what?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you know, your proof is in the pudding. What you're doing right now is, you know, who you are right now. But you're a whole businessman right here, representing the Backpack Boys.
Yeah, so. You can never do what I was able to do, but I could do it. You know what I mean? I could do what you did on any day.
When was that moment? Like, I'm big on moments, bro. I love asking the moments. Like, when was that moment you knew you were on the right track, though, for BackPackBoyz?
Shit, when I had just a lot of motherfuckers flying in from all these places that would come in for these bags that I had, my nigga, like over and over, like, bro, like a lot of the time, like I was going and doing shit that motherfuckers just was not doing at the time.
What would be your in your you know, site? What would be your most popular strain that you've seen was, you know,
Lemon Cherry Gelato was our staple. Like that's what we still to this day. Like that's what put us on the map.
So here's what I did. Here's what I did. Since we're on the topic, we might as well do it. I went and caught some Backyard Boogie over here, Juan. You feel me? Okay. And he told me he had some lemon cherry gelato. So with me knowing you were coming on, I had to, you feel me, see if this was a true test. So I'm gonna pop this bottle for you. I'm gonna let you pop it and let me know if this is some real lemon cherry gelato. We talked about it off camera. I have thick skin, bro. Let me know. You feel me? Okay. Let me know. Go ahead.
BSP exclusive number 2. Oh shit.
Let's see.
We need honest opinions in this motherfucker, Juan.
Some lemon cherry gelato. That's what he called it.
I mean,
hold on. He thinking about it.
No, I'm saying, like, I mean, could it be like, yeah, it smelled good. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it at all. Roll that shit up.
Ooh. Hold on. Say that one more time.
Yeah, roll that shit up.
Niggas got the verification.
Bro.
What
the
the
fuck?
Fuck?
Hell yeah, we want that up in a little bit. It's good. Dang, I need to take a shot to that one. No kizzy.
The shots is poured. God
Cheers,
damn, I'm
man.
feeling it too. Shout out to the Resposado. God damn. If y'all taking one, man, shout out.
Man.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it comes to that shit, I do this. Like
the Resposado, that's water to you now?
Like we could keep doing this. Like I do this.
Hell yeah. Did you?
I'm cool off the one bottle.
I know we talked about Treeland a little bit. Did you ever fuck with the syrup at all? I know so to the left a little bit.
Nah, so I've sipped before, but it wasn't never really my thing, bro. I sipped maybe like about 3 or 4 times. I was listening to a lot of Pimp C at the time. And shout out Pimp C, R.I.P. You know what I mean? One of the realest to ever do it. But now for me, what it was, bro, was I would go to the gym and I would notice, bro, like motherfuckers that I normally just tool up and that could never even hold my hand. Like, they was lasting a little bit longer with me, bro. And, like, I would be in the middle of a round with them, and I would know what I wanted to do, but my body was, like, a step behind. And
you were off your tier.
So I stopped. You know what I mean? So I stopped sipping, and I didn't like that shit. Once I seen it fucked with my jiu-jitsu and it fucked with me getting better at my craft.
Done.
Now, yeah, you said that a little bit behind the scenes, too, before we got started. And I'm looking over here with your healthy juice that you got over here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shout out to your healthy juices. But what is it that's so important about it? Because at the end of the day, when I think healthy, I just think, all you need to do is, of course, eat the right things and drink water. But you have,
Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables and go to workout.
Yeah. But then he has, the not supplements, but he has the juices that actually give, the energy. But
he says it's top chaser too.
Yeah, no, it is. The kombuchas be my top chaser, and my little juice be the top chaser too. But I was like this, bro. This little kombucha shit is good for your guts. Like, it's good for your guts. What your guts doing? Your guts is helping you digest food. Your guts is helping you shit. Your guts is just helping process shit inside of your body.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like, who don't want good guts?
Yes, sir.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I be drinking shit like this. This juice right here. You know what I mean? This particular one, like, it's good for guts, but it's also good for my skin. It's good for a bunch of random different ginger. Ginger got fucking to help my immune system, blood flow. I mean,
we talked about it off camera. You don't eat meat?
Nah. But like I said, a bad day for me is eating some sushi. That's a bad.
That shit
day
don't
for
make
me.
no sense. Man, that's crazy.
If we're being real, I don't like we're talking about the fasting shit. We're not supposed to eat like this every day. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? If I'm Sammy, if I'm not.
I mean, when motherfuckers was going and hunting and gathering and killing, they would kill something and they would eat that, and you wasn't just going and killing shit every day. And like that shit was hard,
To
bro.
make it
Like,
last.
yeah, like they would. That's why like the whole animal is getting did up. You know what I mean? So before. I mean, but that's how it was. But you know, it led to what it is now, and I don't knock nothing, bro. Like what, like I said, if you like it, I love it for you. You know what I mean? I do what I do.
It's whatever makes you happy,
and it is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
If I could just hear like a little regular menu dinner, what would be a dinner plate that you actually would have acquired for yourself?
For me, like what's my favorite? If you was to ask me, like, yo, Juan, like, you can have anything you want right now, like what you want. I have like some yellow rice, some black beans, some of the little fake Impossible meat, some sliced avocado, maybe a little spinach on the side.
Impossible meat.
You know what I mean? Maybe a little spinach on the side, like a little kombucha, juice, and some water.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like that, yeah, some shit like that.
And this is you still coming from growing up, you know, you still ate, pigged out back in the day.
Yeah, hell yeah. I grew up, I was a fast food baby. I was a fast food baby, bro. Like my mom worked 2 jobs. She was gone a lot of the time. Whenever she would take me out, she wouldn't really want to cook. My mom didn't really cook too much until she met my stepdad. When they got married and all that, my mom started cooking for him a little bit, so which therefore trickled down and led to me being able to eat some home cooked food. You know what I mean? But my mom didn't like to cook. She'd take me to Taco Bell. You know what I mean? She'd take me to Taco Bell or to Burger King like that. That's what I grew up on a lot of the time. You know what I mean? But really though, in all actuality, that's a blessing though. Like my mom had the bread to do that day in, day out. Like,
true.
Really, that's how I look at it.
Very
like,
true.
yeah, it was probably fucked up. Some people like, oh, you grew up on that, but yeah, you know, but it was a blessing in this aspect. Like, my mom was able to do that. Like, whatever.
What nationality?
Every day.
Mexican.
Mexican? Straight Mexican? Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Mexican.
Family from, of course your family's from Mexico. But
I'm third generation. I'm third
That's what I'm
generation
talking
from here. What are you? Second generation? Yeah.
Second? Where at? What city? If you remember your
So
family.
my dad, I don't. You probably know more about my dad than I do, so I don't know. I don't know shit about this
I
thing.
feel you.
But my grandfather, I want to say they're from Jalisco, and then I want to say my grandmother's family is from Michoacan.
Hell yeah. Sheesh.
I've actually heard of both of those ones.
Sheesh.
Jalisco's
What?
the one that's on the
Michoacan.
beer that we drink.
But let me ask you, what's your take on loyalty?
What's my take on loyalty?
What's your take on loyalty, Juan?
I mean, shit, bro. I'm pretty sure you know what my take on this is. I like it's a big thing, bro. Like it's a big thing, but like you know, a lot of that word is one of the most drug through the mud ass words nowadays that they got. But to me, loyalty is just sticking. It's like unconditional love, almost, bro. It's like just sticking with somebody, bro, no matter what, bro, right or wrong. Like no matter what is going on, like bro, I'm right here next to you for the most. Like, you know what I mean? Like, granted, like there's some times where like maybe like yo, nigga, I can't endorse this, bro. Like I can't do this, but like you know what I mean? But for the most, it's just sticking.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? But for the most, I feel like it's just sticking with somebody, bro. Like no matter what, like bro, like I'm here with you, my nigga, right or wrong. Like I'm it's whatever. Like you go through it, I go through it, like whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of different forms of it, bro. But like when I just think of like a general statement in a nutshell, what is it? Like it's what I just explained to you.
At this time, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I was smoking on this gas, bro. I try to put it down, and this shit still. I see it smoking. I might as well pick it up again.
How's the flavor on that?
Oh, bro, I'm smacking my lips every time I fucking taste it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, no cap. Literally tastes
The name is
it tastes just like what I grew up on back in the day. No cap.
Yes, it's facts.
This
It's
shit
like you're
is
smoking on some
fire.
bubblegum. No,
And you're high.
Yeah, I knew this was a banger as soon as from the jump. Like I knew it. Like I've been knowing that I wanted to call some weed this. You know what I mean? And then when we first got the first pheno back from that, and I smelt it, I'm smelling it. I'm like, oh, we got it. But then also I'm like, damn, we gotta blow it. Mm-hmm. If it smokes anything like how it's smelling, we on.
Right?
And then it smoked like how it smells.
It definitely is. It definitely fucking is. That's no cap. You could really. Jonah did it like a couple
you
times.
see me? I was smacking my lips.
No fucking cap.
But before we get into this next segment, I know you said most that went was lemon cherry gelato. But is that your all-time favorite? Do you have an all-time favorite right now?
I mean, my all-time favorite right now is this shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plug
But,
it in.
but as far as like what has the most
what's the name of it?
sentimental value to me, like lemon cherry, white cherry.
Hell yeah.
Those got the most sentimental value to me.
Got you. All right, to this next segment is what we like to call First Thought. It's literally self-explanatory. We also like to take a deep breath during this segment, man. If y'all on the road, you already know what to do. If you're stressing, you're moving through your day, take that deep breath, man. It's okay. And make sure you tell them.
Just don't close your eyes.
It's okay if you can. You know
Don't
what
close
I mean?
your eyes.
If you're
Don't
on the couch,
don't close your eyes on a deep breath, man.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. But first thought one is literally self-explanatory. Let me get the first thought of this person, place, or thing, and then we'll go from there. Let me see. All right. City of Pittsburgh, California.
From there, that's my heart. I'm eat, sleep, and shit and breathe Pittsburgh, California.
Hell yeah. I know we talked about it.
I feel like I'm the epitome of Pittsburgh, California.
Talk your shit.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Talk your shit. All right, man. October 5th, 2008.
October 5th, shit, like 3 days before I paroled. 3 days before my life fucking started into the process it is now.
Damn.
That's the first thing I think, like, because I paroled October 8th. But when I think October 5th, so I think, oh shit, that was 3 days before I fucking paroled and fucking this whole little journey started.
Parole, like, we want to go back into it later, or can we talk about it a little right now? Honestly, because for people that don't know on our platform, you know, if you can talk a little about how that happened, what was the case?
Because it built you to who you are today.
Well, at that point in time, I was in there on a violation. My last time paroling, I paroled from a violation, but it was from a gross discharging a firearm and gross negligence. It was kind of like shooting in the air.
Goodness, yep.
That's what I got convicted for, and that's what I pled out to at that time. Yeah, fucking.
Hell yeah.
That was that.
Next one we got Jay Wu and the 5 Points family.
My brothers. That's my brothers. That's yeah. It was like my brother from another type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like they've helped in a lot of ways, and I led them motherfuckers to death. You know what I mean?
How did that collab come about? Where did that come from?
I wanted some Billy Kimber. I wanted some fucking Billy Kimber to add to the menu. Wanted to add some Billy Kimber to the menu. Garrison Lane was hot. So I shot a DM. This boy got back to me, wanted me to come meet him at the fucking laundromat on the corner of Van Ness and 20th Street. Right? It was like a laundromat where all the hoes be at. And I just went over there.
In SF, you said?
Yeah, in SF.
Yeah.
And I went over there. Van Ness and I want to say 20. It was like a laundromat right down the corner of Van Ness and I want to say 20. Nigga, there was like 39 hoes, bro, walking up and down within the first 15 minutes of me meeting this nigga. And I'm just looking at this nigga like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck you bring me, nigga? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I went over there, grabbed some Kimber, and me and this fool just like, you ever met somebody, bro, where like y'all do the same shit, right? But y'all just meet for the first time, and then like y'all start talking, you just like, yo, like I can fuck with you, nigga.
Yeah.
Like it was one of them things, and that's how me and him hit, and he gave me my first cannon ever. You know what I mean? I never even knew about what a cannon was, bro. Gave me this Billy Kimber cannon, bro. That shit had my nose running the whole time. That shit fucked me up. You know what I mean?
Billy Kimber.
Kimber. That Kimber. Yeah, you don't know Kimber. You don't know Kimber.
Yeah, Billy Kimber. That was the best OG out. And at the time, it was when packaging was further. There wasn't nobody that had bags yet, bro. There wasn't nobody that had bags yet, like bags for their weed, like consistent fire, bro. Fly-ass bag. And, Garrison Lane, like I said, shout out, Wu, Jay, 5 Points, Billy, Garrison Lane, all them. But like, yeah, they had these bags, my nigga. Like, everyone had jars at the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But like, the bags was just, it was a lot easier to handle. Like, you can't hear me from a mile away because every time, like, I'm trying to come somewhere with jars, you just hear me clanking from half the fucking. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I can only carry 2-3 zips at a time because I'm coming like this with fucking 18 jars.
Right.
You know, I can hold a whole pound in a fucking trash bag and you don't hear shit.
Be good.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But before we get off them real quick, what characteristics do you look for when it comes to a partner? Or like, or should you look for when it comes to a partner? Because from the outside looking in, that partnership has been looking extravagant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, what you mean looking extravagant?
I mean, just you guys are doing your thing, right?
Oh, okay.
5 Points and BackPackBoyz.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like, really, I know what I'm looking for, but at the end of the day, like, the only thing that's gonna really show you what you're looking for is the time, my nigga. That's you know what I mean. Like I could tell you whatever I'm gonna tell you right now, but like the proof is gonna always be in the pudding. Like and the only way you're gonna find out what the pudding is really made of is with time.
Got you.
Like that's it. That to be honest with you, bro, that's the only thing that really tells you everything. Is time. There's nothing else. Like that's the only thing. Like
that's crazy.
You want to know certain thing, this, that. You want to know what this nigga's about. You want to know what he's about. You want to know time is gonna tell you. You know what I mean? And with certain people, it's different times. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
You just gotta go through the process.
It might take me 2 seconds to figure out this nigga is full of shit. Fuck him. He'll never see me again.
Right.
And then it might take me, maybe a little longer. It might take me 2 seconds for this for a motherfucker to be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, let me see what's up. But really, at the end of the day, like, time tells you everything, bro.
Love it. All right, we're almost done. That's at El Nino Training Center.
Shit, it made me, bro. Like that's it. El Nino Training Center is huge to my life, and it's what made me. I feel a lot of what I am, and a lot of the morals that I stand for.
Hell yeah.
And just even my hustle, like just the consistent go, because that's what we're known for. El Nino Training Center is known for just a pace. And even if you're a little bit better than me, you have a little bit more of an advantage in skill, my pace is gonna break you. And you're not gonna know how to keep up.
Can't keep up.
You know what I mean, my pace is just too much for you.
You might be able to do it for a little bit, but it ain't going longevity. I got you.
That's how I feel like my hustle is, and that's how that stick up I was telling you about was do the pace.
Yeah. I like it. That's fucking dope, bro. All right, last one, man. Last one. Bully Wiz. I know we talked about it a little bit,
My
but
brother, bro. That's my brother. I love that nigga. I'll do anything for him. I'll do anything for him. If you do something to him, you do something to me. I love that nigga to death, bro.
Could we talk about how long that relationship has been? When did you guys meet?
I met Bully in like early 2016. I met Bully in like early 2016 on some tree lean shit, and I always thought Bully was hella cool, bro. Like when I first started doing shit with Bully on the tree lean shit, he would kind of go out of his way to do little shit for me that I probably wouldn't have did for people that I didn't know. You know what I mean? But Bully's a genuine dude like that. Like Bully do a lot of shit still to this day, bro. I'll be like, yo, my nigga, like, why are you doing that? Like, bro, you don't even need to be doing that. Why are you doing that? And he just on some like, bro, like, you know what I mean? But
shout out Bully.
He got a good ass heart, bro. He got a good, and not a lot of people got that, bro. And so, you know what I mean? So I learned a lot from that fool, bro.
Hell yeah. That was my last one, man. That was the first thought, bro. We good.
I'm listening.
I like that segment. No crazy. I'm gonna pour up to that segment.
But that kind of drags me into my next question that I had going over here. Juan, when building a lifelong legacy, what is it that you want to have accomplished to be able to pass on for your family for the future?
Lifelong legacy. Well, I mean, you talking about outside of some money, obviously?
Just, everybody wants to think about generation wealth. You know what I'm saying? For like, yes, it's not really outside, but it has, it has something to do with it. You can't really exclude money, but like, I'm just asking for you when it comes down to like passing on for your legacy, what you've founded, since you've been present on Earth. What is it that you want to have accomplished before, everybody's time's up?
I mean, fuck.
Deep question.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, what I would really like to accomplish, I can never accomplish.
Let's talk about
it. It's out of my hands. Like I'll go into it just a little bit without even going too far, because like so it'll probably really ruffle some feathers. But like there's just a group of people that are really one, but it got separated into a certain thing. And, there's been a lot of bloodshed behind it, and there's been a lot of things so I understand, like, it probably can never be fixed, but just, like, damn, if we came together, like, bro, we would run shit. Like, we would run shit, we would kill shit, like, there would be no stopping us, like, in all shapes and fashions, bro, like, and no matter which way you want to look at it, bro, we would not be able to be stopped, you know what I mean, but... You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't even like if you know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I can't do that. I am what I am, and I'm always be what I am. And that's that. And shout out to those.
Shout out to those. This episode is brought to you by Cold One.
It's blowing smoke. Yes, sir. About this thing. Jay, come on now, bro. Bro, you didn't even touch your cold one?
No way.
Come on now, bro. Do that. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
9.5 pH alkaline purified water? That's some high quality H2O. I'm gonna pull a little bit, just a little bit. I just want because we can pull into this segment.
Yes, sir.
I see you're into the music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Been BackPackBoyz music a little bit. I see you guys are doing your thing. How much does the politics in the streets affect the music? Would you say?
It kind of really depends, bro. It ain't even really the as far as for certain things that I know about. It ain't that music shit that's dictating shit. It's just what knowing what's right and knowing what's wrong.
Okay.
And I, you know what I mean? I've been some places that, you know what I mean? Like I just go by that. If it's wrong in there, it's wrong out here.
Got you.
I ain't doing it.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
I see it too. Where it's like we talk about collabing a lot. And like I'm speaking for the city of Stockton, bro. If we were to all come together as one, is kind of what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the amount of money, the amount of shine the city would see, the amount of just happiness that will bring to just the people around there if we were able to just, you know what I'm saying, be able to link up together. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, you know what I mean? It'll be a beautiful thing, bro. But like you said, it just, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, you just asked, like, yo, if I could do something, like, what would it be like? That, like you said, it was a deep one. So yeah, like that's a deep one. Like, you know what I mean? But it can never happen.
What would build? I mean, bridging the gap, right? Well, what is bridging that gap? What's the at least to build the first fucking wood piece to be able to nail it down?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know about that bridge. That particular bridge I'm talking about. I don't know.
I got you.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Fucking. Certain people do certain things.
We ain't gotta get into it. That's like I said, just that's an accomplishment that I would love to see. You know what I mean? And I kind of want to get into accomplishments a little bit. That number 33.
I ain't gonna cap. JG gotta go use the bathroom just real quick.
No, you're good, Pop. I got it. Hold it down.
Right,
I hold it down.
My dog.
I want to get into the number 33 Strain collab.
Okay.
Where in the rankings of achievements does that stand for BackPackBoyz?
That's one of our biggest things. It was dope. I'm happy about it. As
for
far
the
as
ones
like,
that don't know, I mean, I said number 33. What is it? What is that?
Are you talking about Scottie Pippen?
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, you talking about the collab we did with Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro.
At the time, you know, so really at the time too, there wasn't really as many collabs as there is now. We've done a lot of collabs, a lot of other people doing a lot of collabs. So now, like the whole collab thing wasn't at the time like was way bigger than I feel what it is now. Even though it hasn't even really been that long of amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But at that time, you know, there wasn't a lot of athletes and shit like that doing shit like that. So at that time, like, yeah, it was huge, bro. Fucking 5-time champion or however.
Yeah, I said, let alone
you know
Scottie Pippen. You know what I mean? That was crazy.
Yeah.
But traveling for weed, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like your BackPackBoyz has made it bigger than just California, Northern California to be exact. You know what I mean? I mean, you opened up in SoCal. What is the process to do? For the ones that don't know, in a quick summary, how hard is it to open up a dispensary, let alone in SoCal?
How hard is it to open?
How hard is it to open up a dispensary? It's a quick summary. I know, you know what I mean.
Well,
because you got three of them,
lucky,
right,
bro? Like, truth be told, like I got lucky, bro. I got some partners that I got with. Shout out my bro Alex and my bro Mike. Like they make things real easy for me when it comes to that side of the fence.
Got you.
And that's what works so good about the team that I got together right now. As far as on that side, it's like
connections.
We all do what we do. Like they got certain things on lock. My other for like the 5-point squad, like they got certain things that they do on lock. Like we got certain things that we do on lock. and it all comes together and works good. You know what I mean? Just like a team type
Runs
shit.
the train.
Like, it works good. So, but yeah, no, like they've made things really easy, to be honest with you, bro. My partners I'm talking about, like I said again, shout out Alex, shout out Mike.
Shout out Alex. Shout out Mike.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like these motherfuckers make it real.
I know we talked about a partner a little bit, but what about a team? What's the first step to building a great team? If I was to ask you.
That's a great question.
First step to building a great team. I mean, shit, bro. Just getting the right people. That's like I said, going back to that, getting the right people, the ones that kind of got the same vision you got. And I mean, and that's kind of one of them things again, bro. Is like you gonna see within time. Like I said, like with my boy that, like it sucks. Like I wish shit wouldn't have changed like that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, but
Time will tell.
yeah, like I mean, you just gotta. I don't know, bro. Like the word y'all just like I said, you gotta have that to be on the same page, and y'all gotta want to obtain the same goal at the end of the day.
Hold on, Jake, real quick. I got one more because we touched on it a little bit. How hands-on were you when it came to designing the dispensaries? Because it's just clean, bro. Real classy, like type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
We all kind of did that together, bro. We all kind of did that together, and we knew kind of like the vibe we were trying to get. We kind of took Melrose, like Cookies Melrose, for example. Like look at okay, they got this going on, got that going on. Like okay, like man, all right, they got the glass cases. Like boom, okay, we gotta have these glass cases. So we just tried to put our little twist on certain things and try to give a certain vibe. Definitely always wanted to give like good, classy, nice vibe. Like you know what I mean, like fresh ass vibes, but modern. But you walk in, you like, yo, nigga, that shit raw. Like, you know what I mean? So
for the ones that don't know, can we name those locations again? Where can they find BackPackBoyz at?
So we have a LA location off of Venice Boulevard, and I believe it's considered mid city LA.
Hell yeah.
Then we got Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Yeah, shout out Long Beach, and then we got San Diego. And then April 1st, we'll be opening up a merch store, a clothing store in Oakland.
Back to the Bay.
Now we on. Yep, there we go.
We're all started.
Started.
But yeah, we gonna do a merch store over there, and hopefully someday we'll have a dispensary, and maybe Sac's a place I can see us wanting to be.
There you go.
Outside of that, I'd probably.
I feel like that's a BXP exclusive right there.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
With the growth of BackPackBoyz, what are some life lessons that you say you've learned throughout through the process that you could actually try and instill in a young individual or an upcoming individual?
Don't bring nobody where you live.
Sheesh.
Don't eat where you shit.
He ain't capping though. Okay.
Don't eat where you shit.
Nah, I was just fucking around. I was fucking around, but I wasn't fucking around. But I mean, shit, bro. I don't learn so many lessons, my nigga. Like throughout this whole journey, bro. I'm still learning, bro. Like I like every day. Like I'm still seeing little shit. Like I'm still like shit don't stop. Like it'll never stop. Like you know what I mean? Like for every good day I have, another bad day's coming. For every bad day I have, another good day's coming. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm just learning how to try to accept it, run in, and try to learn how to catch it and then throw it back quick type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Regardless of what the situation is. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Can't dwell in it.
I'm just trying to figure out how to, you know what I mean, do shit like that. But I don't know, bro. I've learned a lot of lessons and good ones and bad ones, you know what I mean? So
with all the chaos going on in the world right now, who do you have around you to try and, you can always keep your thoughts to yourself and you can always make your best decisions, but who do you have for your go-tos? Who would be your go-to individuals that you can actually rely on to help you through your comfort, to be able to keep you back on track when your plan isn't actually on track?
I mean, when it comes to that, I mean, only I feel like I could do that. But if you asking like who I really be feeling comfortable around, shit, like I mean, you see one nigga, bro, like
shout out True.
Shout out True.
Like this nigga, I love this nigga to death.
Do you believe in therapy?
Therapy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you mean?
Like, would you go see a therapist to talk to your problems with?
I mean, for like shits and giggles, if I'm bored and like,
He said if I'm
So that's a no. That's a no.
You know what I mean?
Okay, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. You know, I'm like, I don't care if it's like a companion, shout out True, anybody who it might be. I mean, of course, you have your thoughts, you know, your business partners that might understand your business endeavors, but like besides that, I was just asking for, you know, just, you know, for me to get to know you actually. Like, who do you have? I have my wife, my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Becky.
Wife?
You know what I'm saying? Potential. You know what I'm
You
saying?
talking about
Shut
like
up.
who I like be venting to type shit?
Yeah. See now, I was just saying
getting
what I
soft
had.
on it,
I was just
bro?
saying what
Did
I
you
had.
ask
You know what I'm
him?
saying? But I'm just saying when you don't, when things, you know what I'm saying? You trying to like
Trying to get deep, huh?
Yeah.
When things really just hit the fan and there's like 100%, I don't really got no one to really cry to.
Got
No.
right here.
Nah, like yeah.
So it's really, I said, well, I hope I said it. Who do you go to or what do you do?
I mean, a lot of the time, bro. Even now, like a lot of the time, like bro, I'm doing this with all the time. Like I'll be having a conversation with you, but I'm having a conversation in my head at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like on some real shit. Like there'll be a lot of time, like I'll be talking with somebody and they say something back into my head. I'm like, nigga, this nigga just asked me what he thought.
Okay, there we go.
But like I don't know. My mind's always going, bro. My mind's always going. Like it's like a gift and a curse, bro. Like I've always been like that. I don't know, bro. My mind be everywhere, bro. My mind be everywhere, and I feel like
It's a gift and a curse.
it gotta be like that though.
respect,
Like
though.
if I want to try to stay a step ahead,
It's where it got you to where you are today.
I got my shit gotta be moving. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said though, sometimes a lot of the times, bro, like motherfuckers be like, yo, nigga, you be tripping.
You be thinking too much.
But like I don't know, bro. But it just be like that.
With
Like,
this weed shit, just speaking for me, bro, because I'm gonna be completely honest. I never really had it, but it's been more recently in my life.
You got one up in there?
I got you. Where the?
Yeah.
No, I got one right here.
Oh, you got one?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we do
Oh.
too. Shit, I see
Shit,
you
I
on
know,
too.
Salute.
Damn, I thought y'all took on.
Salute.
Shit, my bad.
I feel like the weed now is giving me anxiety.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that, like, when it comes to the weed smoking a lot, do you get anxiety or anything to me?
There's been a few
where
different
it
times,
affects
bro,
you.
like-
You know what I mean?
There's been times like I done took like a dab or like hit the bong, and next thing you know, I'm packing up all the weed in my shit and taking it somewhere else, or like, little shit like that. That's happened a few times, but I don't know. But I don't know. It's definitely happened. Depends on the day. It depends on I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's definitely happened. I've gotten anxiety before, and I don't know. Like I said, it all depends on the day. What's going on?
How is it where you're at in life?
You know what I mean? Like where I'm here, and like really, if anything, like that'll have a lot to do with it.
I feel you. It was, I want to touch on, bro, because like we said before, we were talking off camera, bro. You in New York, BackPackBoyz, and they hear that, they go crazy. You know what I mean? What's a market that you haven't tapped in with that you look forward to tapping in with?
Man, we've been pretty lucky to touch a lot of places. I don't know, maybe one spot if I could, maybe like. Actually, nah, I would say maybe like if it's in the country, like.
Anywhere, bro. Dream. Let's dream. Let's dream right now. We're on a Blowin Smoke podcast. You feel me?
No, but I'm
That's
saying
true.
like I'm probably like maybe in the country. If I had to pick, it would be like maybe like down south a little bit. That's for like Atlanta, shit like that. But not to say like they know what's up. But like I would like to.
Have you hit the street? Have you
popping
hit
right
the
now,
pavement
though.
yourself
Shout out Atlanta.
more so to
I've
push
been
it?
there a few times. Like shout out my boy Hef. He
Shout out Hef.
he brought me out there and showed me what it was about. But yeah, there maybe like London, like out there. Like,
Here, BackPackBoyz London.
like that,
Oh, we were pushing that shit,
like
boy.
that should be. You know what I mean?
Look at True over here. Like, I'm
No,
gonna
they know.
take
Like,
a trip real
they
quick.
know about it out there for sure. Like they definitely know about it.
That's lit.
What is it that we got cooked up for 2022? You know what I'm saying, for BackPackBoyz? Something that, you know, not exclusive, but like, you know, on the board.
2022, we just got like some new phenos coming, more new strains, more new collabs, more new locations.
Location.
I'm excited for the Oakland. I'm
Hopefully,
excited for that.
Yeah, fact.
Hopefully, just a lot more people being able to help their family, like on some shit like that.
That's
Ooh,
respect.
that's the best way to say it.
For
You
the
put-
CEO to say something like that, like that's real respect right there.
That's what I really be. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Like that's probably one of the dopest things about about it is like this shit does shit for people that I don't even know. You feel me? Like they'll come to the store and like on the day of the LA grand opening, there's a fool came by like 30 bands of merch, right? 30 bands of merch, bought all the merch, and then he go and obviously sell it for double. So like obviously he ain't doing that because he's just bored and can't like he has a niche for that and it's working for him and he's take care of his family. So like I don't know this cat. I don't really know the cat like that. I just heard of him of doing some shit like that, but it's like that's dope. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That this man is confident to go spend 30 racks of his own bread on this to go do that, and it's like
food on people's plates.
So that's
shit hard.
How does
Oh God damn it!
No, I mean like that.
Well, he said grand openings. He had 3, but which one was the most lit? I need to know that.
LA, you were going there with it.
LA, I need to know. Let's go there with it.
LA hands down. Like
the first one
that was like the record breaker. Like ain't no one done numbers like that.
Shit was wrapped around. I heard, right?
I say it humbly, like you do the numbers out of any cannabis dispensary in the world ever throughout time. Who's generated the most revenue on one single day in sales? BackPackBoyz LA right now. Like, you know what I mean?
That's numbers don't lie like a motherfucker. You feel me? Like that's some shit. We kind of like said a little bit of a segment like, people got to always find a market and capitalize. You say, as far as the individual, like you said, he spent 30 bands. You don't know what he's gonna do with it. As far as seeing your BackPackBoyz merch, you know what I'm saying, in the type of like, let's just say a liquor store, when I go in there and I see like the eighth bags, is that something that you're actually going there and your team is dropping off, or is that something that they over here off and they picking up on their own?
He said off and off.
You know the answer to that. Like we definitely had going over there and doing that. Like I said, fucking at one point in time, I would take it. I would get offended and I would get pissed off.
Say that.
And now, you know what I mean? I just look at it and I just chuckle. You know what I mean? Like, even there'd be a few of my homies, bro, they hit me like, yo, bro, like, they selling fucking bootleg bags over here. We gonna send the homies in there to go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Rack they shit up. And I'm like, nah. Like, why? Like, you don't need to do that. Like, you know what I mean? You got some shit going on. You know what I mean? Why would you even do that? Like, you got shit going on. Like, you gonna go possibly catch a case behind this. And at the end of the day, they doing the shit wrong, but they gonna make you be the wrong person for going up in there and doing that. Like, so it's like
they doing it to Louis. They doing it to Gucci.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
so they doing it to BackPackBoyz. That's saying something, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
Shout out.
You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't never fucking like have none of my people on some bullshit torpedo shit, on some dumb shit like that. Like I'm never gonna solve nothing. Like, no matter what I do, bro, like I could send somebody in to go do some dumb shit like that, and they gonna do that, but down the street, it's just like I don't even got enough people. Like it can never stop, bro.
BackPackBoyz is really fucking.
If I'm being honest, I'll count at least 1, 2, 3, 4 liquor stores in Stockton. You see BackPackBoyz bags, but I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all need to knock it off. Y'all need to go send him his own fucking Venmo, Cash App, whatever the hell. Y'all need to go break this man off. This shit don't make no damn sense.
But we got a shot poured. Damn near signing out. You feel me? I got one more for you, Pop. So let's take a cheers real quick.
Air with it. Shout out to the guests if y'all doing it too. I mean, not to the guests. Shout out to the viewers.
Oh, I try to do no face. That shit hurt. Oh, God damn it. Out of all the accolades we talked about and that people look from the outside looking in to see, and in getting to know you now in this hour, I see that you continue to have humility. You know what I'm saying? Humbleness. Why is it important to stay humble through this process of life?
I mean, shit, bro. I mean, for me, I don't know, bro. I think it's really important, bro, to not forget where you came from and not to just forget what you're about and what you stand for. And just at the end of the day, no matter what, money, whatever, like, nigga, like I'm a man, you're a man. And treat me like how I want to be treated. Or like you feel me? Like,
yes, sir.
Like, bro, like before any of this shit, bro, like I don't know. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. Like I gotta stay true to who I am and what I feel that really at the end of the day when I'm gone, like I want a motherfucker to be like, yo, bro, like nigga, that nigga was cool, bro. Like that nigga, like he could, you know, he had the means maybe to be a certain way, but he would never. Like, right. You know what I mean? That just wasn't him. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel. Like, you know what I mean? And that's how I'll always be. You know what I mean?
I'm so happy. I ain't gonna lie right now that we actually got the blessing to actually have you on the podcast because
blessing to have him in the studio, just to be in your presence right now, bro. We appreciate you, my boy, for real. Go ahead.
No, Jonah in love. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, bro. Like I said, I was looking forward to this all week, bro. This is why we do this shit, bro. You talk about blowing smoke, having guests, having something like this. This is exactly why we do this. You know what I'm saying? Be able to sit down and have conversations like this with people like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why BSP was being able to have individuals to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I don't think he said when this strain is coming out that we exclusively got.
No, it's been out.
I mean, yeah. What I mean, it's it ain't made it down to. I mean, like it's like one of them things. Like if you know us, you've been texting. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, bro.
If you know us, then yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely keep your eyes on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shout out to the BackPackBoyz.
But
man.
if you ain't smoking the real BackPackBoyz, man, you know where to find them in L.A., Long Beach, and San Diego, man. Y'all go tap in with them and go fucking do your thing. Juan, where can they find you at on Instagram? All that shit, because like I said, there's 20 million BackPackBoyz Instagrams if we're being honest.
Yeah, well, a lot of the time, bro, like all of our main pages are done for right now. But BackPackBoyz.LA, BackPackBoyz.LongBeach, Oakland, San Diego, those ones are official. As far as me, Quesada 925. QUESADA 925.
Bags.
You know what I mean? And that's that, man.
Hell yeah.
I ain't did it yet. Y'all better go ahead and tap follow button right now.
Man, like we said, if y'all made this far, follow, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, click the notification bell in the corner, man. You already know what it is.
BSP exclusive. I think we had a couple of them throughout this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for real. For real.
It's been a vibe, man. I ain't gonna cap. It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
Signing out with the one and only. Hey, he ain't. Hey, shit. I guess I just. It's